you both.
I love you guys so much. Love listening to you guys.
Jess
Wait a minute.
and Shay
Who are you?
on Nova.
Yes, that is right. Welcome to the Jess and Shay podcast. How good is being a brand new show and already having some proof of purchase and people saying, I love you guys.
I was going to say, where did they come from? They must be stock.
They must have gone to no, this is the only thing I can imagine. They've gone to a market research facility.
Yeah.
They've said there's a new show on Nova, 8 till 9 Sunday nights. We must test it out beforehand.
Yeah.
And then the response was so great. They said, let's put it at the top of the pod.
Yeah, let's just record all those people, use all of their sayings without their permission and put it in a podcast. Why not?
It definitely didn't get grabbed from any Fitzy Whipper Kate listeners, that's for sure. And you and
Definitely.
I definitely don't work on that show and
Nope.
it's not what we asked for.
Who?
So,
What are you talking about?
hey, tell us a little bit about you.
A little bit about me. I am 6 foot something, I think.
Are you 6 foot something?
I think I am almost 6 foot.
Where's
yeah.
the rest of you?
When people meet me for the first time, they always go, "You're taller than I thought you'd be."
Oh.
Do I give short king energy?
Not short king, but you don't give off talking.
That's
Or
not
talking, which is a shame because that's now your job.
Yeah, but that's not a nice thing. That I don't give off
No,
talking.
no. I think you want to be middle height energy. MHE.
Me. No, I wish I was taller, but I'm at least 5'11".
Okay, we're going to have to measure you before this potty ends because
Oh, no.
I need to fact check you there.
No, we don't. I don't need to know. I don't want to know.
I need to fact check you. You also love to wear jorts.
Oh, shut up. Everyone says that to me. And I knew, like, everyone was talking about, oh, jorts this, jorts that. And I was like, they're talking about me. They're talking about me.
Who was talking about jorts
Oh,
in the office?
Everybody in the office talking about jorts. And I was like, they're talking about... Maybe it was just a generalization, but my brain goes, oh, it's because you wear jorts. I like jorts. They're comfortable.
I mean, I think if people are talking about you, it can only be a good thing.
I mean, go for your life.
Talk away.
Yeah, talk away. If you're talking about me, that means you're not talking about someone else. And that's all we need in life, right?
Very true,
Yeah.
very true. Especially when you got a brand new podcast and your name is on 50% of it. It is Jess and Shay. Big show for you. I reckon we just get into it.
You're listening to Jess and Shay on Nova.
I have found the number one thing, my friend, you do not want to say in court.
Oh, that could be many things.
It's probably, I'm guilty is one of them with your lawyer like just nudging his elbow into
You're
your...
saying that's not a good idea.
I'm saying that one's not a good idea. No, this is the number one thing if you're a lawyer that you don't want to say to a judge.
Let's go with what happened in the case.
But honey, oh my God, I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. That I don't know what to say to that. I apologize.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, tell me that you lose arguments with your wife at home without telling me. Just the ultimate slip up. I mean, the judge handled it quite well, I thought.
Yeah.
But if you do have that slip of the tongue where you call someone something you don't normally, obviously in school, everyone's done mum to the teacher. I mean, it's just a rite of passage at this stage. Everyone laughs. It's embarrassing. But I thought I'd put this to the test because I'm not a honey person. Like, have we ever come into the office and I've called you honey?
No, I've slipped up and called someone babe once. Babe, listen. And I went, oh, no.
Who was it?
I'm not even going to say.
Oh, really?
Because it may have been one of our bosses.
Awesome. I love that.
Trouble.
Okay, well, I'm not a honey person at all. So if I were to call anyone except my wife in my phone contacts, it would be really weird if I picked up they picked up the phone and I said, hi, honey.
Do you call your wife honey?
I call my wife honey.
Okay.
Honey, babe, ball and chain. Whatever I'm feeling in the moment. I'm only joking. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So I thought I would try this out on them.
Right.
My sister, older sister, what would her reaction be if I call her honey? And I never, ever call her honey. I just call her Lizzie. Hi, honey.
How's it going?
Hey, good. How are you, honey?
Good.
That's good.
How are you,
I'm good.
my darling?
Am I your sweet little honey?
Yeah, you're my pumpkin pie.
There we go. Passed it. Easy.
Yeah.
Sister
You could
straight
tell
on board.
from the start, she was like, what the... You could see the raised eyebrow.
But she just went with the flow. That's what you want. Okay, what happens if you've been your mother's child for 34 years and you call her and on her phone it rings and says Jess? And yes, I am her daughter. This audio might say otherwise.
Hi.
Hi, honey.
Oh, hi, Jess. You called me, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. How are
Jess
you?
McNally, yes.
Yeah. How are you, Mum?
Did you ring me or did I ring you?
No, I called you, honey.
Oh, okay. are you, honey?
Was very confused, thought I was trying to call my wife and that I'd accidentally called her.
So
No,
that-
Mum, just being nice.
So was that a fail?
That was definitely a fail.
Yeah, definitely
yeah.
a fail. I mean, your mum, the thing there that got me was when she says, did I call you or did you call me? I love that so much.
Oh, it's very good. All right, so I thought I've called Mum. I may as well call Dad. A man, strong presence in my life, says he's always got time for me. But does he? Hey, honey.
Hey, Jess, I'm just in conference.
Sorry, Dad. I'll call you back later.
Why do you call me honey?
Is that, you don't like it?
No.
Okay, Dad was a fail. I thought the only person left is my little sister. Now, I know you don't have a little sister.
No.
I would like to present to you in the form of audio what it's like to have a little sister. As in, as soon as they get your attention, they're just off and racing.
Hey, honey. Hey. How are you, sweet little honey?
All right, get this. So I just got off the phone with my principal, and it was like, you are the best teacher that I have ever come across in my 30 years of teaching. The way you're so detail-oriented, and you just have these people skills.
One eternity later.
What were you calling me for?
Well, I was calling to see how you are, honey.
Oh, don't call me honey. It's weird.
So that's a big fail. And I had to get through 3 minutes of just her pumping her own tyres before I could find out what her response was.
You know how I know that I don't have a little sister?
How?
Because I have a brother, an older brother, and I haven't spoken to him for at least 6 months. Christmas time.
You poor little honey.
Jess and Shay.
On Nova.
So the universe seems to give me nude people.
Sorry?
Everywhere I go, I am presented with people in the nude. And I don't know why. I don't know whether it's the universe trying to tell me something or whether it's just me getting some kind of reward for being a human in the right place at the right time.
Hang on, sorry, just before you go further. Should I put all of this back on?
I
Weird
mean,
for me to sit here naked?
Look, you're not really my type.
Thank you.
However, you do you. I've never been that person that's like, put your clothes back on, Dad.
Okay, I'm a bit worried that there might be some live footage going out somewhere.
Oh, there's like 9 cameras in this studio. No, when I was like maybe 5 or 6, I decided that you get that to that age when you're a kid and you go, no more. Like you could run around, get out of the shower, run around, nudie, do the nudie runs, and everyone would be like, oh, look, it's so cute. Look at that. Then you get to an age where you're like, no, this is for me and me only, and you shut down. So I was a never nude growing up in my household.
Yeah.
No one saw me from the age of 5 or 6. No one saw me without my clothes on. And that was a big sticking point in my house. Everyone was like, we never see you, like you never. And it was like at Christmas time, people would bring it up. It was like the laughing thing, like we never see you nude. But
what a weird topic of conversation
I know.
at Christmas.
Well, the family.
Unwrap your presents and Shay, unwrap that robe.
But then I don't know like why, but everywhere I go, I see people with no clothes on. So I could be walking down the street and all of a sudden I get like this like feeling. It's sort of like, Raven Simone. Like I go, ooh. And I think someone around me is nude. And
You've got a nudar.
I can feel it. And sure enough, there will be someone with no clothes on nearby. And
that radar isn't just eyes and you're just seeing them naked, is it? No, it's like you can sense them coming.
I can sense it. It's like something pricks up. It's like I have a sixth sense. You could do a
something
movie.
What? Sorry?
Sick sense? Six.
No, I was focusing on the pricks up.
Oh my God. Yeah, so when I turned 18, finally got my first car, I was like, yes, I'm going to go into the city. That was when it started for me, seeing people.
Who was the first naked person you saw?
It was a group of men on a Bucks party.
Yep.
And they were all inebriated. They'd all had a bit of liquid personality. And this guy put a squashed frog on my driver's side window. Do you know what a squashed frog is?
No.
Look, I'll leave you to Google that because I'm not explaining it on the radio. I don't think I can. I want to keep this
Not
job.
on show one, please.
I also seem to see people getting down and dirty everywhere I go in public as well.
Okay, stop. Tell me, first time, where were they? What were they doing? Where do you think they might be right now?
It was a balmy Tuesday night, 16 degrees, so not warm, not cold, and these people were going for it. I tell you, there was no shame. If anyone has a reason, like if anyone can tell me, please. I want to know why I see nude people.
So instead of at the end of The Sixth Sense, if you were the little kid, instead of I see dead people, it's I see nude people.
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan, he can write a movie about me anytime he wants.
You're listening to Jess and Shay on Nova.
Ungoogleable questions.
Something I've always wondered, can we, as simple human minds, beat the machine that is Google?
Has anything ever not been Googled?
That's what I'm wondering. Maybe we should Google that. Has anything not been Googled?
Off you go, type it in.
Okay, hang on. Let me go.
Google will give you a little trophy. What?
If something's never been Googled before. Okay, this is what we're going to do tonight. We are going to try and ask Google something it's never been asked before. Ungoogleable questions.
This is very difficult.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start, I think easy. I think this probably has been Googled, but I actually want to check.
Okay.
Okay, how many seagulls would it take to lift a person?
No, it's there.
Oh!
It's there. As soon as you started typing, I could see that it had come up. It had given that, you know, how when you type something in, it finishes it for you.
Oh, hang on, this is the best bit. 77 seagulls.
Well, there you go. Someone's actually done it.
The best bit is they've said, however, if you want to stay in the air long distance, it's going to be a lot more. Thank you. Thank you to our friends on Reddit. That is what has popped up in the Google search for how many seagulls would it take to lift a person. Do you want to throw one in here?
Okay, why does my left sock always disappear, but always on Thursdays?
Okay, very specific.
Oh my God, have I won already? It's not coming up. Oh, damn it.
Okay, the disappearance of your left sock on Thursdays is more likely a coincidence related to your laundry routine, not a supernatural phenomenon.
Oh, okay,
you
so
lose that round.
Damn it. I thought Jonesy the ghost was stealing my socks.
Who's Jonesy?
See, I live in a place that used to be like an old brick pit where they used to make bricks, and there's some weird stuff that happens there. Really weird stuff.
And you've named your ghost Jonesy.
Yeah.
How did you come up with the name?
I don't know. It's just that I just felt that he was a Jonesy, this guy that follows me up the corridor when I get home late at night. He doesn't exist. He's just in my brain.
It's funny because Jonesy is like a nickname in itself. It's like you almost had to know the ghost named Jones for a few years to then call him Jonesy, but you've just gone straight for it. I like it. Okay, my next question.
Mm-hmm.
Would there have been a man named Dave that helped build the pyramids?
Dave. It's not very Egyptian.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Oh, come on!
No, it's highly unlikely that there was a man named Dave who helped build the pyramids. The name Dave is of Hebrew origin and is a modern English nickname.
I actually thought I had Google on that one.
All right, let me try another one.
Okay, what do you want to go for?
Is it rude to ghost a pigeon that swiped left on Tinder?
Hang on. That swiped left on me is coming up. Let's see if... hang on a minute.
I think I've won.
Oh, I didn't think it could be done.
Oh,
well done.
I didn't think you could beat Google at its own game, but there you go. You've
Hang
beaten
on,
Google.
why don't we, because this is our very first show,
Yeah.
let's see if Google knows this. Who are Jess and Shay Nova?
What?
Jess and Shay are the hosts of a radio show on Nova 100. That is 1/5 true. We're actually around the country right now.
True.
They previously worked at Kiss FM. That's not true. Oh, hang on. The show is titled Jason Lauren.
On Nova, this is Jess and Shay.
In a previous life, I used to catch a lot of public transport.
Why not this life?
Because now I have a car space at work. I don't need, moving up in the world.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, I don't have to catch public transport very often. I still do, but it's very rare. But I did like public transport because I'm a real people watcher. I like to watch people.
Stalker? Is that where we're kind of heading?
I wouldn't say stalker. I just like to quietly observe.
Okay.
And listen.
That's a gateway drug for stalkers.
So I would have my AirPods in, and you can put the AirPods on that mode where you can just keep listening. But people
that's a good mode. You can do that. You can put your AirPods in, leave your phone in a room with that mode on, and then go out, and then before you know it, you're listening to your boss have a whole conversation about how this show is only going to last 2 to 3 weeks.
So that's how you got that pay rise, huh? No, I used to hear the most wild random things, and I actually have a note section in my phone where I would keep them all, and I would just write them down. My mum said if I bring home another magician, she's calling a priest.
Do you know what? Amen to that.
Yeah. One of my favorites, and I love telling this story. There was this girl, and she had one of those voices that was like real, like raspy. You know, those girls that are always like, yes, darling.
With a bit of a vocal fry.
Vocal fry. She said, I've eaten dog boots. I don't know why she's American.
Dog boots?
She's all of a sudden American. I've eaten dog food before, but it wasn't by choice, and it's actually not that bad.
Not by choice. There's either too much to unpack here or not enough.
My other favourite is I don't trust people who wear socks to bed.
Fair call.
I don't trust people who wear socks. Are you a psycho? What the hell?
Yeah, because the sheets feel so nice when you just slip into them with your bare little dogs out.
But when I sleep, I'm like a furnace.
You get really hot, do you?
Really, really hot. Or, I mean, not so much since I've lost so much weight.
Oh, the old humble brag
I feel
makes
the
a return
cold.
on the Jess and Shay podcast.
I feel the cold so much now. It's awful. It's awful. First world problems. She had a possum in her handbag, a live one.
You heard that or you saw that?
I heard that. She had a possum.
I kind of would believe that because a girl that used to work here, she used to do rescuing for wires, and quite often she would have a possum sitting in her hoodie. Because it had been like hit on the side of the road and she was caring for it until they could get it into a shelter or something.
Why is it in her hoodie?
Or just to keep it warm like its mother. When she started breastfeeding it, that's when it got a little bit weird.
Yeah, I was going to say, why is it in there? What's she doing? This one I love because it's like cost of living crisis at the moment. This would really help. I really think this is the way to go. I don't pay rent. I just keep moving before the bills show up.
It's going to catch you. It's going to catch you.
Eventually.
I mean, if it worked, we'd all be doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I've literally just had to sign a new lease on my place because I can't find another one in Sydney. So I have to stay where I am, which really sucks. But I mean, I could just move before I have to pay.
Yes, move before they get you.
The new
Next stop, the Philippines.
Anyway, this is another one. Anyway, that's how I got banned from Kmart forever.
Do you know what you'd get from Kmart for doing that? An Anko bracelet.
Oh, no. No, Jess.
That's a brilliant joke.
You need that sound effect that goes, wah, wah.
Are you kidding? That is a brilliantly constructed joke. I stand by that.
And the last one that I have that I pulled out of my extensive list here, I only drink oat milk because my ex is allergic to it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You got to get revenge somehow. Petty revenge. We love to see it.
Always. Okay, this one also made me laugh quite a lot. And I wanted to, maybe you know the answer to this. I do not. Do you reckon there's a Centrelink VIP line? I don't know what this person thought they were going to do when they called that VIP line, or why they thought they were so much more important than everyone else that was doing Centrelink. Is there a VIP line for Centrelink?
Awesome. But what a great question.
You're listening to Jess and Shay on Nova.
You are listening to the Jess and Shay podcast, and right now we've got a brand new game.
Yes, the gibberish. Oh, guess the gibberish.
Yes, it does exactly what it says on the tin. We need to guess the gibberish. Essentially, we have, I think it's today, it's movie quotes written down in complete and utter gibberish. So pretty much written phonetically.
I'm just looking at them.
It's very hard today, isn't it?
Very. Wow.
Very, very hard. And all you have to do is read those words out, so exactly as they're written. Mm-hmm. And if you say them quick enough, they're going to make a sentence or a movie quote that actually makes sense.
Oh, I don't even think I'm going to get any of these.
All right, give it a whirl. Let's see.
May a deaf horse be with woo. May a deaf horse be with you.
And also with you.
May the force be with you.
Very good.
Okay.
Star Wars.
There has no like home.
Go again.
There's no place like home. The has no place like home.
Click those heels, babe.
There's no place like home.
Very good.
Yeah.
The Wizard of Oz. There's no place like home.
One of the best movies ever made.
Do you think?
Yeah, and I mean, I'm also a little bit of a purist when it comes to it too. Like all of the new stuff, the whole Wicked thing.
I was thinking, did you like Wicked or it's not as good as The Wizard of Oz?
Look, I love Wicked, but there's some holes in that storyline.
I really liked, I think it was Conan who hosted the Emmys or something, and he said, Wicked is great for people that were really interested to know where the side characters from The Wizard of Oz went to university.
That's actually really funny. The one that I really laugh at is when people say, what was Dorothy doing while the two were singing For Good? Because if you've seen the second part, well, the second part of the movie exists on the stage version, right?
Yep.
Because that is just in one piece. They weren't foolish enough to make you wait for a second.
With an intermission where you wait for the bathroom for 30 minutes.
Well, the movie just has a 12-month
That too.
intermission.
Well, I'm still on the line for the bathroom.
Yeah, so Glinda and Elphaba sing this song For Good, and there's this thing of going, what was Dorothy doing while she was sitting down waiting for the witch to let her out of the cave? Like, it makes me laugh every time. Let's keep going. I'm docking off the world. I'm docking. Oh, I'm the king of the world.
Yes, from Titanic.
Yeah. Life is like a box of chocolates.
Very good, Forrest Gump.
I didn't have to say that one and say what it was. I'll be Mark. I'll be Mark.
Say it with real force.
I'll be back.
Yeah, but slow it down.
I'll be back.
Very good, honey. And your last one, what have you got there?
You go on another. I can't even read.
You just read it exactly as it's written.
You go on another bag bar. You are gonna need a big hair bar.
Very good.
It looks like you need a bigger butt. You're going to need a bigger boat.
Yes, you
Jaws,
will.
Jaws.
You will. Okay, very good. Let's go over to me.
All
okay,
right.
Here we go. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, Houston, we have a problem. E.T. fa home. E.T. fa home. E.T. phone. E.T.'s funny home.
Yes.
You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth.
I love when we play this game and you turn Swedish.
You can't handle the truth.
It's so funny.
I always turn. I sound like I'm in an IKEA reading out potential couches. Hat you do pig. Hat you do pig. Oh, babe.
Yeah.
Pig in the city.
Great.
Nobody puts a baby in the corona. Nobody puts a baby in the corona. It's meant to be
Corner. Come on.
That sheet's very questionable.
If I run at you right now.
Tahu infinity and beyond. Tahu infinity. Oh, yeah. Tahu infinity and beyond.
You just sounded like the guy from Frozen that goes, hoo hoo, too.
Well, there you go. Guess the gibberish. Back next week.
You're listening to Jess and Shay on Nova.
There's a trend that was around a little while ago, Jess. It's called the He's a 10 butt.
Oh, there were lots of butts in there too, weren't there?
I suppose it could also be She's a 10 butt.
Yeah,
They're a 10 butt.
Very good.
It is 2025
I don't
after
see
all.
gender.
Now, I did a bit of a deep dive because I went down a rabbit hole. And when I see these things, I'm like, let me find every single one that I can because I'm trying to one up the last TikTok. I watch them and I'm like, yeah, that was all right, but I think there's better out there. And I'll just go in from the FYP, start searching and scrolling.
You know, that's what TikTok has got you. Hook, line and sinker in the algorithm.
It's serotonin. It is there.
Trying to give you a dopamine hit and it's just not coming.
Yeah. Is serotonin the right thing? Did I say the right thing
Oh,
there?
no, she works in HR.
She's the drag queen in HR. Now, some of the ones that I came across were actually very funny.
Okay, talk me through. What did we land on?
He's a 10, but his doona cover has no doona in it.
Oh, ugh.
I
Yuck.
would immediately be out of that bedroom, quick smart.
So that to me would make him a 1.
Yeah, see, there's the thing. He is a 10, but that...
I think that's a deal breaker because it says so much more than just he likes not like a heavy blanket and just a lighter kind of sheet on top. It says this man does not have his life together. He can't even roll down to Kmart or Bed Bath and Table or Holy Sheet and pick up a doona. And the other thing he can't master is standing half upside down in the doona thing to grab the ends and flip it round.
Who can?
And you would never ever parent with a man that can't do that.
Have you ever done the rolly one where you put it in, you're supposed to roll it and it...
No.
I can't work that out either. I just can't. I mean, I do sleep with the other way around for me. So my doona will be on the bed, but no cover on the doona.
That's disgusting.
I'm sorry.
Have a good hard look at yourself.
Right. What about he's a 10, but he asks you to DJ at your house party? Can I be the DJ at your house party?
It's the equivalent in the Barbie movie of all the Kens playing guitar. It's like the modern day Gen Z Cyril. It's Cyril, isn't it?
This one I've come across myself. He's a 10, but he vapes in the shower.
Disgusting. Vaping in general?
Yeah.
Nah, 0.
Absolutely. And why would you need to do it in the shower? Like, surely...
I mean, do you want a man that smells like strawberry bubblegum to begin with? Probably not.
Or banana ice. What's the ice part of that? I never understand those flavours. He's a 10, but he still uses a cracked iPhone 8 screen.
Oh, I mean, I can't. It's not an 8, but...
You have a cracked screen?
I haven't fixed it.
Oh.
It's actually all cracked all the way down the back.
Yes, that is...
So no, he sounds pretty hot.
Oh, I couldn't do that though. Like, if my phone was gone, like if it was cracked, I would immediately go and buy a new one. I couldn't.
Okay, I see you, Mr. Disposable Income.
Do you see this disdain on my face for you right now?
Yeah.
Disgusting. Disgusting. Also, my last one that I had written down was he's a 10, but he calls himself an entrepreneur and just sells crystals on Marketplace.
On Nova, this is Jess and Shay.
I'm calling it early. 12 kids, that's like 8 too many kids.
I would say that's 12 too many kids.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, like I think, look, if you're going past 4, there's something happening. Then it's not watching television at night. You know what I mean?
One thing you'll learn about me very quickly is that I'm not a kid person. Like, my best friend decided that she was going to have kids at a very early age, and she's no longer my friend.
You're kidding, just because of that.
Yeah.
You dog.
No, I'm not a kid person.
No,
And
fair enough.
It never has been. Like, someone, in my family had a new baby. It was my brother. He had a new baby and he was like, here.
Someone in my family. Oh, yeah, it was my niece or nephew.
Yeah, just someone, not close or anything. No, he was like, here, hold my baby. And I went, absolutely not. I can't do it.
That's exactly, and you know what? New parents, the first thing they want to hear when they have a baby is, I don't want to hold that.
Oh, but apparently it's a thing. Like, it's actually a phobia of holding newborns.
Well, because people are worried they're going to drop them.
Yeah, that's me. I don't want to drop it. I don't want it to cry because I'm usually that guy. Like, if I hold a baby, it's going to cry.
That's because it can sense you're scared. It's like babies are like tiny horses that can't be ridden, and they're not meant to be put out to pasture just yet.
Don't make sudden movements.
Now, speaking of babies, Nick Cannon, he's got 12 of them. The only thing is, he just can't quite work out what they're all called.
What are their names?
You want all 12?
12 names.
All right. This is where I usually get in trouble.
Why? Because you don't know all of them.
I know all of them, but like when you're labeled, like can you label or what do you have 12 of? You have 12 tattoos?
I don't even have 12 tattoos. You have more kids than I have tattoos.
Exactly. All right, well, here we go. I'll label it off for you. See, let's keep me honest. There's rock, roll, golden, powerful, rise, onyx, legendary, Zion, zillion, zen, and
oh no!
This is where
come on, Nick. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on,
Nick. You're missing 2.
I'm missing 2.
Not enough hands to count on.
Say, oh yeah.
Can you count to 12?
Did I say there's beautiful? And then there would be Halo, my youngest.
There you go. You almost had it.
Very, very, very unimpressive from Nick Cannon. Okay, Moroccan, Monroe, Golden, Rise, Powerful Queen, Zion, Zillion, Beautiful, Legendary, Onyx, Zen, and Halo.
So you couldn't remember them because they're all stupid names.
Aren't they? And I loved the bit where the interviewer, he couldn't remember them and he said beautiful, and she just kind of laughed, assuming he was just saying, like, is in the equivalent of darling or babe. It's like, no, that's actually her name. I've thought of a way for Nick Cannon to actually remember all of these kids' names.
All right, hit me.
And it's in song. So as a tribute to his ex-wife Mariah Carey, I've put some of these names into song with the help of a very good friend of mine, ChatGPT. Have a little listen to this, Nick Cannon. It might help you out.
I'm a beautiful force like the wind through Zion. Eyes on the throne, no cap, no lying. Got the Monroe brace, but my roots Moroccan. Heart made of fire, soul never stopping. Golden aura, got the onyx gleam. A powerful queen, built from a dream. I move with zen and I speak in flows with a zillion stars in the path I chose. I rise, I shine with a halo bright.
There's Halo.
Hey. Stepping through storms and legendary light.
Legendary.
My flame can't steal this scene. I'm the moment, the vibe, I'm the queen.
There you go, powerful queen mentioned there.
Right. Where's beautiful?
Like someone pregnant again.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, that one went too far. The final line there just got someone pregnant again. There's also one other song that I've written for Nick Cannon. It's more of a plea than anything else.
Take a cold shower. Just literally take a cold shower. Don't even look at that woman. Just take a cold shower.
Yeah.
Great advice.
Was that one written by ChatGPT as well?
Yes, it was.
Now, I look forward to Mariah Carey singing that half-assed at the next concert she does.
On Nova, this is Jess and Shay.
Well, there you go. Episode 1 of the Jess and Shay podcast. Also around the country, nationally, 8 till 9, Sunday nights on Nova, if you want to hear all of this before it hits the pod.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, the most fun.
And I like that on a podcast you can be a little bit more loose.
There were some breaks where we were a little bit more loose. Not everything made it to air,
Yeah,
can
I just hope that you edited everything that I said that should not be put in there.
I've left them all in. You have a meeting with the bosses tomorrow.
I have been immediately cancelled. Hey, if you like what you've heard, make sure you leave us a 5-star rating, because 5-star ratings
means
it helps.
It's a very efficient dishwasher, and also good for the pod.
It's good for the pod. It makes sure that people hear us.
Exactly right. Get your ears around it, as they say in the biz. And if they don't, they're definitely going to start.
Correct.
Also, TikTok. Do we have a handle there?
We don't have a handle yet. Was I supposed to do that?
Yeah, well, I edited the pod. I was just hoping that in that time you were going to do sort of something, and no, you did all the videos. You did a wonderful job. Yeah, we'll chuck it up in the show notes for you.
Yeah.
And if you want to follow Shay on Instagram,
you can follow me if you want. I mean, I may not follow you back.
Oh, well, don't. It's like asking them in and then not offering them tea. What's your handle?
Look, Mr_C_Rogan.
That's cool. They'll all remember that, which is awesome. And when
luck.
you're writing that one down, Jess_MC_. See you at Instagram. See you in the DMs.
Yeah, and if you're a weirdo, just don't slide into my DMs.
I'm already there. I'm doing enough of that for the both of us.
That was for you, not for anybody else.
Sorry. It's hard to understand. All right, see you guys next week.
On Nova, this is Jess and Shay.
For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.